guys, so today's video is another story time, as you guys can tell by the title. Today's story time is about a time a boy saw me naked, because this is not in the way of some of you dirty-minded people might be thinking. A boy saw me naked. So, today's story is more funny-ish, more pathetic actually than sexual. Anyway, this was a couple months ago. It's pretty much almost a year ago, in like September, I think. Yeah. Some point during September of my lovely sophomore year, which was last year. Me and this guy, we were talking, because no one dates in this generation, it's talking. So we were in that awkward stage of talking, and we decided to go to the beach with my sister, my friend, and her talking buddy, but they're actually dating. So we all went to the beach, and it was a stormy day. It was raining, the waves were really high up and strong, and it was cold, and I just did not want to go in the water. So, knowing that I most likely wouldn't be going in the water, I wore a bandeau top and bottoms that I didn't know could slip off so easily. I wore that. We get to the beach, it starts raining on us, and I just wanted to sit down because the waves look terrifying. They're huge. Well, not huge, but they look pretty rough, so I was just, no. I was not about to go in there, and I just didn't want to. So my sister and my friend and her guy all went in the water, and then my dude goes. He's trying to convince me to go in the water. 5 minutes later, he comes back to me, but I didn't want him coming back to me because I knew he would do something stupid. What do you know? He pulls me up. Not pulls me up, he picks me up. I don't remember how exactly he picked me up, but he picked me up, and I literally was screaming, and I told him, do not, I don't want to go. He plops me in the water right when a wave hits. My lovely bandeau top falls right off, and my bottoms slip off just a little bit. I'm pretty sure he saw something on my bottom half too. There are my little boobies just hanging out. So it was honestly really embarrassing for me, because that's like one of my worst nightmares ever. Like, I don't want that happening to me. That happened. Really short story, but yeah, so that happened, and I was so upset, and like I was wearing like mascara, so salt water is stuck to my eyelashes, and I couldn't open my eyes all the way. Like at first I was like worrying about my eyes rather than my boobs hanging out. And then he obviously helped me up. I think I ran off. First I ran off, and then I put my middle finger up to him, and then he came back, and then I guess I gave the water a second try, and he would like pick me up every time a wave would hit me. So therefore, I hate the beach on rainy days if I actually go in, because I don't want to go in. I like either chilling on a towel with a blanket around me when it rains, because that's cool. So there was my little pathetic beach trip. I'm gonna think of one more embarrassing story I've had with a guy, because this was way, sorry my eyes itchy. This was way too short for a video, because I forgot how short this story was. Is there anything that's happened to me at school that's embarrassing? Okay, I have a little short one too. This is again Pathetic Gabby, but is completely different, just completely different than the last one I just said. This one was my freshman year. This is just how pathetic I am sometimes. So, here we go. Here's another kind of, it's embarrassing for me just because I'm stupid. And I looked back on it and I was like, what the hell? But anyway, it's actually kind of sad. Freshman year, this upperclassman liked me. And I didn't know who he was until like he started talking to me, and at school he would like start smiling at me, and I was like, oh, hey. I started liking him because we became like better friends and stuff. So our like friendship went on for like a month, and then we started talking, because I love the talking stage. Our talking stage went on for like 2-3 weeks, almost a month. We pretty much spent like 2 months like liking each other. In the like 3 or 2 weeks of us talking at school, One, we never hung out outside of school just because he was really busy with his sport, so I would never really see him, and I think I was always too shy to like invite him anywhere with me, so we never really hung out. Later on we did, but at this point we didn't. We hung out one day at like a game, and right before I left, he tried kissing me, and I dodged it because I was terrified, because at that point, I hadn't kissed someone in almost a year, and I was still scared, so I didn't kiss him. And he thought it was funny the first time, but the next few times were not funny for him. I feel kind of bad. No, in the same day, he tried kissing me twice, and I dodged them both because I was so scared. I mean, obviously, sometimes it's not. Usually, like, my first kisses with people aren't awkward, but leading up to it's just awkward because I dodge them all the time. I didn't kiss him that time, and then at school he tried kissing me like a couple times, and then on our last week of talking, I was going to my 5th period and he like pulled me towards him, and I didn't want to because I was scared. So I just like laughed it off and I like walked away. I saw the disappointment in his eyes, and after that, that same day, like during 5th period, he usually always like Snapchats me or something. That day he didn't. He like left me unopened, and I was like, what? And then we usually used to walk together to like my 7th period, like we would meet halfway, but he took a different way that day. And oh my god, it's so weird thinking about this and how I actually remember this, since this was freshman year and I was completely different, and wow, the way I viewed things, wow. Anyway, so he walked another way and I saw him walking the other way, and I was like, are you serious? And then after, he like literally still didn't reply to me. He left me, like he didn't open it. I think I sent him a Snapchat during lunch, or like he didn't open it until after or something like that, and he left me unopened. And then I know I Snapchatted him and he didn't open it until like after school, and I was terrified. But and then after school again, we would usually meet at my locker and then go together to like car rider, because this man does not have his license. He might have it by now, but at that point he didn't, and he's an upperclassman, so I don't understand. That part I never understood about him, of why he like never got his license. But anyway, and he didn't meet me there at my locker. I go to car rider. I kind of speed there a little bit to see if he's like either gone already or like trying to hide from me. I get there. He is not in our little spot. And I was just like, what? What's going on? I start crying because I really liked him. Like, he was one of the very first people I really, really liked. And I called my mom and I was like, Mom, please hurry up. I don't want to be here. I literally started bawling my eyes out like twice. And then I see his mom's car, and I'm like, are you kidding me? He's still here somewhere. And then I see him walking up from an opposite direction to his car, and I'm pretty sure his mom saw me tearing up, because I think I saw her like looking at me because I was kind of standing in like an obvious spot, which is kind of stupid of me, but it was just really sad. And then I'm pretty sure after he got, like right when he got picked up, he like opened my Snapchat. He was like, why wouldn't you kiss me, or like something like that, and I just said that I was scared or something like that. Anyway, this little thing ruined our friendship and we didn't start becoming friends until the beginning of my sophomore year, and then we hung out. Didn't kiss him still because we weren't talking, and that's the end of my awkward talking stage with my friend. Oh, yes. I have plenty of stories of when I dodge people, because I think I've done it over 20 times, so I feel really bad for anyone that tries to kiss me because I don't do it. That's that. There's my kind of sad stories. I don't know. First one's pathetic. This one's kind of just sad. Like this video and subscribe for more videos every week, and go follow my Instagram, which will be somewhere on the screen, because I post a lot, and honestly I love Instagram, so go check it out. Anyway, that's all for my really awkward stories and my awkwardness, so